Wait, now do it.
Welcome to KUOW. Actually, what's the name of your stream? What should I call it?
It's got no name. It's called Building with Friends.
Welcome to Building with Friends with Michael and James.
And special guest.
Oh, hi.
Hey!
I didn't realize you were gonna add me. Actually.
Hey, Bonnie.
Okay. Hi.
How's
I
it
guess
going?
I'll hang out while I sand mugs.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Also, what were you doing that they were filming you in our group chat? I couldn't figure it out.
Oh, I was gluing the bookmarks on the edge of the door because I needed a hard. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
cool.
Okay. I figured it had something to do with that, but I couldn't figure it out from the video what it was.
How many do you have now? How many glued?
Oh, I still have to mail out I think 500.
Wow.
That's
awesome. Cool. Hey, Michael, before we start, so today we're going to be working on the AI murder mystery app, and then we're going to be moving it from OpenAI to Azure OpenAI, which is faster, and then it'll be free for a bit for Michael, just so we'll be powering the app. But I was thinking, Michael, you could show us a tour of your awesome garage.
Oh, yeah, sure. So over here is the actual garage, which is just full of outdoor gear for now. And then, this is like my desk. Mm-hmm. And then also I'm addicted to Polytopia right now, Battle for Polytopia. So if anybody wants to fight me, let me know. I can add one of my game. I can add you to one of my games.
Okay.
And then, sorry, it's really shaky cam. And then over here is kind of like the more hangout space, and then that's Evan, who actually owns Gear House. Yeah.
Okay. So I see someone else. So it is co-working.
Well, it's sort of co-working. We're getting there.
Okay.
Co-building. We're calling it co-building. I think that sounds cooler than co-working.
That sounds awesome. Cool.
Working is like a job, and then co-building is more fun.
That's the nicest garage I've ever seen in my entire life.
Well, it's like a commercial space. It's not an actual garage. I mean, this over here is a garage to the right. But
what's it called?
It's called, so the business is called Gear House, and then then they opened up a coffee shop, and so they moved to the main community space to that coffee shop. That's Basecamp, but then and then they rebranded this as the garage, and I actually like the name. It's really good for I think a building space, calling it the garage.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so if anyone's in Seattle, sign up.
Yeah, hit me up.
Join up.
Yeah, we're having a demo day on Friday, so if they have something by Friday, they should come by.
And I might go to Basecamp later, which is actually a Nepalese restaurant around here.
Yeah, wait, where are you, James? I know you're out northeast in Vermont, or no?
New Hampshire, very close.
New Hampshire.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, what are we gonna build today? How is it going with AI Murder Mystery? Sorry, AIMysteryParty.com.
It's going. Well, actually, honestly, the site's been down for a few days because the API key I was using, I found out, James, why it wasn't getting used that much. So, okay, long story short, James gave me an API key to use for it.
Yeah.
So when it deployed it, it was using that key. But I recently found out that I set my environment variable on my computer, like the OpenAI environment variable, when I was using some other tool really long time ago, a year ago. And that was overriding all of my dot environment files. And so I was using that same key over and over again, even though I'd created a developer key and everything, and I was using that. So that's why I didn't I know I did a lot more because a lot of it was local, but local was getting done through this key on my local machine. So, but yeah, so actually, honestly, the requests you had were probably just people using the actual production version of the site. So not very many.
Oh, okay. You had multiple versions going on. Well, that's okay because I have a few more credits stashed up my sleeve, but these ones are for Azure OpenAI.
Okay.
And so your production version is not working right now?
Yeah, it's not working because I never replaced the key. It's been on my to-do list,
Oh.
and I think you and a few other people have asked, and I
Yeah.
still haven't gotten around to doing it.
Yeah, I called you and you were like, "I'm having dinner," and I was like, "Yo, I'm a user." Hello.
Yeah, you did. Actually, somebody on Reddit, it was really funny. Somebody like followed up me on Reddit, and they were like, "Hey, it's not working," and then I was like, "Oh yeah, the API key's not there." And then he said, "Oh, let me know when it's ready." So that's kind of cool. It's nice to know that people like actually want enough that they're gonna get like follow up to find out when it's available. So
good signal. So I will just show what I've got here, something that I learned how to do. I couldn't figure out how to see my credits, and now I figured it out because I emailed support, and apparently I have to go to Microsoft Azure sponsorships.com. This is legit. And then you go here and you get two options. And then you click check your balance. And
this is wild.
so it's not it's not actually in Azure. You have to go to this site. And this is what you get. So yeah, okay, so you have about 4 months to use this much credits. Okay, Michael?
Sounds good.
So
One question: does it have all the same models available to it, or are you limited?
well, we'll see there.
Okay.
But in general, it has 3.5 turbo, GPT-4, and GPT-4 turbo. So
Well, the main reason I was asking is I know obviously I've just upgraded my other app to GPT-4's O or whatever, so I was like, oh, it'd be cool to use that too.
Oh,
But
really?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's already available on the API now?
It is. Yeah. I set it up and tested it today. I was
What did
thinking about doing it yesterday, but I was like, I'll give it 24 hours to make sure everything's working before I, risk it.
What are you using it for?
For link and chat. So I have one of the requests is a GPT-4 request, just because it's like tends to be better or just works better. And so I was like 50% cheaper. You had me at that. So it should bring down the cost a little bit.
Oh, that's exciting. Cool.
Yeah.
We'll find out when we get there. So the real reason I wanted to do this on a stream is because I know that as soon as I finish, I'm gonna forget exactly how I did it. So I need to have this recorded so that I can actually figure it out again. And yeah, hopefully this will be useful for other people as well if they want to use Azure OpenAI, or because they got some credits, or because they want to have the twice as fast speeds that Azure OpenAI gives you, or if they end up using some of my credits because I can't use them all. So I will see. So there's two things we have to do. One is we have to give you the code to integrate into your app. So
Yeah.
that would be, I just had this. There's really here, right here. So get started generating text using Azure OpenAI Service. And the code itself, so maybe I need to go to like JavaScript. Oh, so, or Python. Are you saying JavaScript or Python?
JavaScript.
Okay, so this looks to me like it would be right. You have, instead of importing from OpenAI, you end up importing from Azure/OpenAI.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's over. And then you have two process, you have two environment variables, so the API key and then an endpoint. So it's not just as simple as like normal, as just like changing the of the URL. There's like a whole, there's like this whole dance that we have to do. But if you can get this in your app, I will try and get the endpoint and API key for you.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you can switch over to me. I'll start implementing the code, and then we can switch over. Let me. I have to share. I have to present, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And are you using 3.5 right now?
I'm using. Oh, I was using GPT-4 actually. Yeah.
That's fine. We have it all, and we'll see what we have when we get there. So,
okay. Let me also.
Switching to you.
Yeah, go for it. Cool. Does that look pretty good? Okay. I'm trying to make it size right. I'm on this like bigger screen, so I want to make sure that that's not.
Make the text a wee bit bigger.
How about that? Okay. Oh, there we go. Nice and clean. All right. So let me go to the source. And then I believe this will be under TRPC. No, it's going to be under. Sorry, I haven't looked at this in a while, so I have to remind myself. So, yeah. No, that's just the routes. Maybe it is.
Hi, Nancy.
Oh, is Nancy here? Oh, hey, Nancy. Yeah, that's also why we're here too.
Maybe that's what you should. This should be your like marketing, Bonnie. Just watch me make these live. That's actually kind of a cool idea. I bet you could get an audience on that, on like Instagram Live or something, or TikTok Live.
I think so.
Bonnie, what's your website? I'll put that up for people.
BonnieBuilds.com. BONNEY.
Actually, let me put it this way. Another product I would probably use from you is I would be like, when I'm working, just watch Bonnie like to music, sanding mugs.
Oh, I wanted Cafe Bonnie to be lo-fi studio, so maybe I should play lo-fi music and sand mugs.
You had me at lo-fi music, but the bugs make it even better. So, all right, where did I put all this? Gosh, I can't remember. Yeah, use this like weird TRPC structure. Might be fun to go over and talk about it.
Sure.
Oh, is it in here? No, that's generate. Shoot. Components. No. Maybe it's this. No. I'm just gonna use search. Here we go. Mysteries. What is this under? There we go. Okay. Okay, so whoa. What is this? Where? Guess I can get rid of it. I don't know. Sorry, I just found this random code here that I thought I added. Okay. So you said instead of using OpenAI, oh, you sent me the link, so I'm going to pull that up.
Yeah. And right now I see 3.5 turbo, 4 and 432K as our options.
Okay, that'll work for now. Yeah. For now.
Yeah, that's what I see.
All right, npm. So I first have to install the package. So I'll do that now. Let's do npm install. All right. And then replace this. Oh, it does not like that. It's because it's using this require structure. Okay, that looks good. All All right, so we're gonna so we're gonna grab the environment. So we're gonna do const. Why is it not like this?
It's just being cranky.
Yeah. I think it just wants me to do it in dot notation. So I'm just gonna switch that. All right. Then so where do I create the client? Oh, I created in every single one. So let's change that. Just do it at the beginning of the file. Okay. Don't think it likes that, but we can do that for now. All right, so now I have to replace this here. Oh, interesting. So this example is just the instruct model. I wonder. Oh, we're looking at the completion. So let's switch it to Turbo with Vision, maybe. All right, let's say chat JavaScript. Here we go. Okay, here we go. All right, that looks better. So this. Wonder if I can. Azure. Nope.
I think I figured out how to create a new key in Azure.
That's wild.
We'll try that afterwards.
All right.
This is
Yeah, so all I'm doing is I'm now trying to add. I think this should work. Okay, it doesn't like that.
Did you throw a lot of murder mystery parties before, Michael?
No, not one. my wife has been wanting to for a long time. And so then I was just joking with her, like, what app would you build? Actually, no, I think how it came up, it's funny. James inspired this because James was, bringing people on to make apps. And I was like, B, you should go on James's channel and make an app. And then she said, oh yeah, maybe. And then I said, what would you build? And then she said a murder mystery app.
Mm.
And so then I asked her to do it. And then she was like, yeah, I'm too busy, but you can do it if you want. And so then James and I made it, but that's kind of the story. So it's inspired by B.
Amazing.
Shout out to B.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so fun.
So biggest thing I'm realizing is what's interesting is that it just takes the get chat completions is like has a different format.
Okay. So it's using the OpenAI functions when it needs to be using something different.
No, what it's sorry. It's like basically this takes let me give an example. So the way that actually I'll show you, let me like get it implemented and we can look at the difference.
Mm-hmm.
But what's interesting is I don't know how you set the like max tokens and stuff like that in this new world. Does that make sense? Like,
yeah, I have one. I've implemented it once, so I can look at that code and see if it's helpful at all.
I wonder, does it have like a models? It would be nice if it had like the API. I guess maybe I can just click on it here and see what it allows. All right, parameters are options. So let's you select the options. But then what do these look like? How do you options? Get chat completion options. Okay, so it puts it all in the options. That's kind of interesting. So this would just be an array.
Yeah, they just decided to change everything for no reason at all.
Yeah. And it's not super clearly documented in the docs, or at least I can't find it where it just like tells you what these are. So you have to like look at the code. All right, max tokens, is that the same? Okay. So this is where I don't know this kind of code as much. Do you think max the options, that's going to accept an object, right? With these options in it?
Oh,
do you see what I'm looking at?
Well, that's just a type, so it could be a dictionary if that's what you mean.
It looks like it's this module.
We can just guess that it's a dictionary.
Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. All right, so it still doesn't like this though.
Yeah, that's your fault. That's because you've copied and pasted the same thing twice.
Oh yeah, I didn't want to get rid of this. Okay. Thanks. I didn't even notice I still had it. All right. Okay, I think that might be it. Does it change the response though? I'm kind of curious. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, it does.
That's so freaking annoying.
Wait, actually, it definitely does in streaming. It's been a long time.
I'm not streaming, but I do want to do streaming eventually. Deployment name. So is it get completion? It's get chat completion. Oh, hey, I'm getting a call. Let me be right back. Sorry about that.
Mute yourself.
How do can I pause it?
I'll mute you. Okay.
How was your day, James?
Good. How was your day?
I saw that you were streaming at like 5 a.m. or something.
5 a.m. That seems
My
unlikely.
time.
That seems
My time.
unlikely.
5:30 a.m. Maybe that was yesterday. Did you stream at like 8 or something recently? No?
I had one at 11:30. That would have been 8:30 a.m. But no. I was streaming earlier today.
I don't know what I saw, but I thought I saw you something about 5 a.m., but maybe not. I was like, damn, James, I'm never going to make that.
How was your day? How was the past couple of weeks for you?
It's chill. It's pretty much the same thing every day, you know? I sand mugs, I put the spills in the bookmarks, I package the bookmarks, and I send them out to people. But it was so nice. Some people have been sharing my bookmarks on their stories, and they like them. Just good.
Do you want to give us a close-up of your mug?
Yeah.
Wow. And what's the part that you have to sand?
Just the handle. I like to make it like nice and round. Yeah. Spilled matcha coming soon.
That's cool. Did you get the color right?
I have to see in like 2 weeks if it's how good it is. I hope so. I'm getting it. I'm testing it in several colors right now.
Okay. Yeah, gotta get that color right. Might have to go to a few coffee shops and do some field work.
I know. That's what I say every time I go to get matcha. I'm like, must. This $9 matcha is a business expense.
Cool.
I just came in on $9 matcha, so it's a business expense. So
I mean, do you agree?
I hope the IRS is not paying attention to that. You actually, honestly, I think if you said it was like as food, it isn't. But if you're like, oh no, I need to like get the color matching correctly. Yeah, I think there you go. It's research.
I
All your
need it
matchas
every
are
day
now
to
research.
make sure that it's the same color consistently.
That's you had it right there. You do a test. Actually, you just put it as part of your marketing, and then you're safe. You can say, every single day, every batch gets tested to a matcha color sample.
Yeah, I just need to make a video about grocery shopping, and then boom, business expense.
Same. Turn your entire life into a business expense.
Yeah.
All right, so I think I've figured out the format. Did we decide that it changes the response in any way? You said it might.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
So this is how you wait, which one did I pick? I can't remember. I think I picked get chat completion. So here's what it looks like. Oh, this is definitely different. I think, right? I'm gonna pin this up to this side so we can take a look at the difference. Wait, what happened to it? Is this it? All right, I don't need this for now. So where do I actually return this? Mystery response.
I'm feeling kind of just like YOLO.
Just go for it. Just ship it.
I mean, if it doesn't work, it'll give an error, right? And if it does work, then good.
That's true. That's true.
You guys have a fan in the comments. Campus Clips.
Ooh, I wonder who that is.
How do I? Okay. I think it's just okay. Let me get this running then. Actually, I have a bunch of errors though. I'm curious what they are. Oh, it won't run because I removed it. So I need to. Okay, I need to update it in all the other places though, real quick. And we need to set the endpoint. A couple things I need to do. All right, you're right. I'll come back to if the responses have changed, and we can figure that out later.
Okay. Do you want me to walk through the getting the API keys from Azure while you're doing?
Yeah, do that, and I'll go ahead and replace all the other ones in the same way I just did it. But yeah, high level, it does. You do have to change. You have to call something different. It changes the structure a little bit, probably, but we'll see. All right, passing it over to you, James.
There we go.
I'm curious about this part too.
Yeah. So I went to portal.azure.com, and first thing I think I need to do is click create a resource, which can be like any kind of Azure resource. But then if I type in OpenAI, there's this one called Azure OpenAI. So I'm going to click on that and click create. And I think this resource should create the endpoint that we need to have for his app. So it's asking for a resource group, and oh, okay, that's like a permissions thing. I don't really know, so I'm just gonna click get with since I already created that. I think it will be fine. And I have no idea why it says Microsoft Azure sponsorship 3 times. So we're gonna pick the first one. And the name of this could be AI Mystery Party. And the pricing tier, there's only one option. Okay. When you're doing this compared to OpenAI, there's so many more options. So next, cool. I'll give it all the network permissions. Tags, don't need that. And then I'm going to click create. Now, this might be the point where it actually takes a few minutes to actually spin up that deployment. So it says deployment is in progress. And yeah, that should create like one instance of OpenAI, which has its own permissions that I can sort of manage, and I can put settings on separate from everyone else who's using who's using my OpenAI. Okay, it's finished. So I'm going to click go to resource, I think. And here on the left side, I have something called keys and endpoint. So clicking here, I already have keys and I already have an endpoint. So I think, is that going to work already? Now, under here, under keys and endpoints, there's something called model deployments. If I click here, there's no model deployments. So I think this keys and endpoint is actually not going to work yet, but I'm just going to pass them over to Michael just as a sort of debugging to see if they are like, to see if they're actually working. So I will copy, I have like 2 keys. I'm going to send you one.
Okay.
Key.
Let me. All right, I'm still.
Oh, I'm not showing your screen right now, by the way.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. I'm still doing some copy pasting. There's a lot of calls. Looking in retrospect, I should have.
Oh, you should have wrapped it.
I should have wrapped it.
Yeah.
Much higher in the stack.
That's okay. I can
do another day. It's actually no. It shouldn't be that bad. I just need to. Yeah, just give me like 1 second. Okay.
here, I can go on with the deployment part because
Yeah, do that.
the next step for me is to go to model deployments and then to click manage deployments. And however, that's still loading. So I can click create new deployment, and I can select a model. And then here we have all the different. Okay, so I see an error. Access denied due to invalid subscription key or wrong. That was saying failed to retrieve the fine-tuned models. That should be okay. So I'm going to select. I have a number of options here for models. Michael, should I do GPT-4 or GPT-4 32K? Probably GPT-4.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. And it says no quota available. Interesting. So, requesting more quota.
I hope the Azure team finds this and it realizes how complicated this is to set up.
Oh.
Hey, look at that mug.
Turbo? Do the turbo? What does that mean?
Do you think we need? Oh, Eric. Okay. Lucas says
Do
turbo.
the turbo.
Do the turbo. Okay. Sure. Sounds good. But does your robot have a turbo?
Yo, apparently not as fast though as the new model. I was testing it in like the app because I pay for it. It is so fast. I'm pretty impressed. Did you see any of the demos yesterday, James? For
I saw one.
they're pretty cool.
Man.
So in retrospect, I could have wrapped this, but the reason I didn't is that I actually changed the configuration in almost all of them.
Uh-huh.
And
Wow.
not all of them, but I had like character limits. Like it was like the amount of work to wrap it versus just like make minor edits in the existing like already pretty well-defined function.
Mm-hmm.
But it sucks now when you have to like, oh shit, I have an image generation. Does it support image generation? I just realized that.
Yeah. It does. Yeah. Well,
But will you have to deploy it again too?
I'm just a little lost because I had to do I need to go to portal.azure.com. Now,
I wonder. I might see if I can just like comment that out and.
no, the image generation is really cool. So, and then model deployments have been moved to the Azure OpenAI Studio. So I'm going to try it in the studio, which is ai.azure.com. Let's see if that works. Build, manage. Okay. This. Okay, yeah. Let's just try. Let's just try me. So GPT-4. Yeah, we got images as well, and then deploy. Resource, AI mystery party, and then GPT-4. And 10,000 tokens per minute, short. Okay, deploy. Okay, interesting. So we didn't get that error this time on the AI Azure Studio preview. So that looks good to me. We have GPT-4. Maybe I can deploy the Dolly as well while we're here because Michael needed that. So here's Dolly E3. Okay, confirm. Don't have access to Azure OpenAI service in the subscription. Huh? These error messages are definitely confusing me a bit. Well, I just went and did the same thing a different way and it worked. So I've created 2 deployments, and I created both of them by going to Azure AI Studio Preview, and then scrolling down to try Azure OpenAI, clicking on that, and then clicking on the model that I want, and then clicking deploy. And hopefully I can find those deployments again. Nope, I cannot find the ones that I just created, but should be all right, because I think if I go back to Azure OpenAI Studio and I go to like, I should be able to find the resource, Michael's resource. I want to just go to, I want to go to the normal portal, actually. The normal Azure portal, and then find his resource, which is AI Mystery Party, and then go to deployments, and they're not showing up here, although I just added them. We're just going to try this and see if it works now. Back to you, Michael.
Okay. I think I've got this working. And then you said you sent me the keys?
Yeah.
How'd you send them, just so I know? WhatsApp?
Okay. I
see it.
Too. Should I hide your screen, or do you got it?
Let me pull it up I'll get to that screen real quick, and then we can hide it real quick. But basically, yeah, so
Okay.
I've defined it as these two. So actually I probably should copy these just so I have the right text. Then, all right, actually it might be worth walking through this. So, okay, what did I change? So I changed the OpenAI client. So it used to be OpenAI. You can see it here. So it used to be like regular OpenAI, and then now I just changed it to OpenAI client and then Azure key credential. And then you have to do this like slightly different way of instantiating the client, where you give it this endpoint, which you're about to go set. And then you have to do this like Azure key credential, like whatever this is. It's kind of wild. Don't know what it is, but something to make the key. It's probably like some sort of, I bet it formats the key in some way so it matches Azure or something.
Extra security.
Extra security, I'm sure. And then I had to change this a few different places. Actually, we'll make this 4, because why not? You have some credits to burn, right?
Yeah. So make it just 4, not GPT-4 Turbo, because I don't think that exists.
Oh, okay. That's glad we caught that. Okay, so let me actually find. Okay, before we ship it, I'll
just
check.
note, for everyone watching, that's actually not the model. That's actually the deployment ID, which is something that I actually put in.
Wait, but you got rid of the best part, Turbo.
I think the deployment ID is something that I specify as a name. So
no, I was just kidding. That's what makes it sound cooler, right? That it's Turbo.
I can change it to Turbo, even though there is no Turbo.
No, I'm kidding. All right, so let's go. Okay, so this is the one from above. So yeah, basically the only changes, yeah, you get to change, instead of calling it a model, you call it your deployment ID, which now makes sense given what you were doing, James. So this is actually a model deployed. You could call it whatever you want. Call it Bonnie builds and call that model, right? Yeah. And then so you have to give that ID here, which is like, and then the other big thing is that OpenAI has it as like a dictionary, and then this one takes some of the fields as actual like variables, or what would you call those? And whatever variable. So the messages also gets taken as a variable, and then all the options still get set as a dictionary though. So, and they've changed the formatting of these. So some of these, for some reason, some of them to be fair, in OpenAI, some of them are camel case and some of them are, what's the other one? Not camel case, underscores.
Okay, yeah.
So just small thing to keep in mind is like that they actually even changed like all the formatting. So nothing similar. All right, so next step is, I just got to add these keys to my environment variable, and you sent that over. So I'll go ahead and add that here. Oh, wait. All right, you want to hide my screen now?
Hidden.
Okay. All right, so just adding it to my environment file. It's got a nice endpoint name. I feel special now. All right, now let me close out of the environment file, and then let's get this thing running. Sound good?
Sounds great.
I hope it works.
Sounds turbo.
Sounds turbo. I like that. I'm going to start saying that now. All right, you can show my screen. All right, npm run dev. So, oh, I got an error. Oh, wait. Why?
Are you in the right directory?
Maybe not. Do I need to? I don't remember having to cd into anything.
Just check package.json.
Package.json. Yeah, it's got dev. That's in the root. Huh.
Do ls.
Oh, ha.
I thought so.
Well, that's annoying. All right, there you go. Good call. All right, let me pull this up, and then I need to switch what I'm presenting. Is there an easy way to... Oh, can I present more than one thing? Don't tell me. I know you can. That'd be cool.
I have a feeling the most important thing we need to see is actually the console.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
Special guest Ish is here.
Whoa. This is like a reunion over here for me.
Yeah.
This is the most faces I've seen in a while.
Always showing up at the most important moment.
Shit, what's about to happen?
Well, we're just about to test some code we've written.
All right, I'm gonna sign up for my app.
Michael, I have an update for you as well later.
Oh, okay.
Later.
Well, I don't want to like the stream topic or discussion to change.
Oh, now it's not working.
At all.
Classic.
You got a message.
All right, I'm getting a 500 error.
What are you seeing in the error logs?
Yeah, you want me to let me present it. So this is unrelated problem. We can debug.
I have a feeling we should have just done one test file, one test call to the API.
That's probably been smart. I got a 500. Oh, the database server. Oh, wait. This is easy. Easy fix. I just need to get the Docker running if it's not already running.
Easy.
Why I can't go to the dashboard? I actually just restarted all of them, so I don't know why. Oh, it exited for some reason. Okay. All right, let me go back and check if that works now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's looking good. Okay, so now I gotta check my email. Probably. All right, we're looking good. Let me switch this. It'd be cool if it had this thing had like presets or something, so you could say like switch between a few different
Yeah.
things, like, quickly.
Yeah. Like you can only share one screen at a time. So.
Which makes sense, but it'd be cool if you could like have like 3 or 4 picked, so you could like swap between them. So you don't only shares one at one time, but it like you turn it on or something.
Yeah.
All right, so let's try it. This hopefully should work. All right, it looks like it's running, so it didn't immediately fail, which is a good sign.
Really.
Yeah, I think it made the request.
Really.
It's good color choices. Very murder vibes.
Ooh, thank you. That was actually B's suggestion. She was like, it needs to be dark mode and needs to be more. And then I changed the font. I like the font. The font's a little bit. Oh, it works! It freaking works!
Really?
Yeah, it generated. Okay, so they didn't change the response, at least. Thank God. That would have been real painful to change. Oh, not that painful, but a little bit painful. Oh, runtime error. Okay.
Damn.
But it only failed on. Oh, I don't even have an error here. Invalid source prop.
So
Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. This is easy. This is an easy fix. Do you know what it is? Or sorry, you're gonna say something?
No, I don't know.
So what it is that you Next.js, like you have to set the host. I'll show you. Let me switch to the code. Actually, might be helpful to show in the code. I had this problem when I was setting it up the first time, but so this is set. The host was set to being somewhere on OpenAI's like server, but now because you're like it's on Azure, we have to switch that domain. But the question is, what is the domain? It's
So
somewhere. It's like
did you
blog.
harden the Dolly image bucket URL thing?
I'll show you. Okay, so this is the image that it gave us, and then Next.js had an error because it needs you to like set the domain. I'll show you in the code. It might make sense when I show in the code.
For security, whatever.
Yeah, it's like I think it's a security feature. Yeah.
Cross-site security. Yo, what's up, Siraj? What are you working on today? Anyone who's watching, drop a theme for a murder mystery party in the chat.
Oh yeah, please do that. That'd be fun.
What's
All
the
right.
best one you've gotten so far, Michael?
Ooh, I actually really like the space themed ones. Those have been pretty fun. I think Bonnie, yours. Oh, actually, my favorite is the one you gave me, Bonnie, which was the we're in a fish tank in what was it from like Nemo?
The dentist office from Nemo.
Yeah, dude, there are some good ones from that one. That was fun. Yeah. All right, so I need to go to where do you configure this? So this would be in the component, I believe.
Just don't, whatever you do, don't show any keys because I don't know how to change them.
Don't show any P's?
Don't show any API keys because I don't know how to change them on Azure.
No, I won't. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
I don't even know how to revoke them.
No. It wouldn't be there. It's like host or something in here.
Someone from Azure, please tell us how to do that.
I'm realizing that I need to be super careful. Okay, here we go. I think this is it.
Okay.
So I guess we can just add it as another remote pattern, which would be here. Oh, that's actually pretty close to what it needs to be, but it needs to look like this. use this host. All right, so, oh, I don't want that though. Okay. All right, so basically this is it. You just have to add in your next config, like what the host of the image is. And so this is what it was for me for OpenAI, and then this is what it looks like they're using almost, I guess they must be using Azure for this feature, which is kind of cool. Even OpenAI is, because it's still on Windows.net. It's just like a different CDN or something.
Yeah, they store a lot of their stuff in Azure buckets or whatever they call it. But so why does Next need that? Because isn't the image loaded like after the? Isn't the image loaded client side?
Yeah, it is. I actually looked into this. Do you want? I mean, I can actually pull this up.
No, just curious.
I don't remember off the top of my head, but there was like, yeah. Let me show you. Share screen. Yeah, so this is what it links to in the error, and I looked into why, and I can't remember why, but there's some reason for it. I think it was like an optimization thing. I don't know. All right, so let's refresh. Since Bonnie's on, should I change it to the aquarium in Finding Nemo?
Yeah, does that one work? I didn't think it would work with his Pixar movies.
No. Yeah, it doesn't seem to care. I guess that this would be considered fair use, right? Because it's like you're not, like it's different enough, right? You're creating a murder mystery around it. Like the whole, like if I said create a version of Finding Nemo, you know, and everything looks identical, but like it's like fan fiction is under this, should be under this title, right? It's like fan fiction, which is just fair game. As long as you're not saying it's J.K. Rowling or something like that, you can write a Harry Potter book. Just you have to say that it's like inspired by Harry Potter, not Harry Potter.
Cool.
But yeah, that's good enough for me. Oh, there we go. We got the image. Oh wait. Oh, you can't. Oh, sorry. I will not share my screen. Sorry.
Do it again.
All right. We'll do it again.
Okay.
But yeah, so it worked. So
no, start over now. Doesn't count. Bonnie was a one.
We'll be there for the first time.
Actually, yeah, Bonnie, what would you improve about the design? Give me. You have a design sense that I appreciate.
Generate.
Well, other than I can make it a bit bigger, so it's a little easier to read.
I think I would play with the text hierarchy a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. The theme could be better. Like it's more clear.
Yeah. But overall, it's like it's definitely giving murder mystery.
Murder vibes.
With the color scheme. Ooh.
Oh.
What's funny though is this doesn't look at all like Finding Nemo. Well, I guess a little bit. I need to figure out how to get it to be a little bit more. But yeah, it has. But if you look at it, yeah, it refers to during characters akin to Marlin, Doria, and Nemo. All right, so we'll generate some character. Actually, let's do one. Can we do it with 3 people? I don't think we really can, but.
What's up, Chesky? What do you think about our theme?
Could we do it with 4 people if one of them is the AI chess teacher?
The AI chess teacher? Yeah, Brayden, you want to get on and play a murder mystery with us real quick?
Okay, Brayden. Brayden, get in here.
All right, let's see if this call. Oh, this call failed.
Which one failed?
It was the second one. The second call. And it said the API deployment for this resource does not exist. If you create a deployment within the last 5 minutes, please wait a moment and try again. Weird, because it's like the same as the one before.
Let's double check the code.
Yeah. Let me do that. Share screen. Window. All right, so you can see this. So let me go. So deployment ID is GPT-4. Let me find all the instances of that real quick. Ah, here we go. There was a stray turbo in there. Oh, wait. Oh, you know what happened? I think I tried to do the replace, and it didn't work, so I'm just going to do it manually.
Sorry, Lucas. No turbo today. Maybe you can join us next time so we can add a turbo.
All right, we're good. Okay, I think it should redeploy, but yeah, it did. Okay, let's see if that works. Oh, okay. It's working.
Ooh. Get in here, Chesky.
I hope that's Brayden.
Oh, calling me? No, it's some random number. You said it's faster, right?
Which one? Oh, Azure?
On Azure?
Yeah. I have some benchmarks that I did a while back. But basically it was about twice as fast for me on GPT 3.5 and GPT 4.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wild.
Wait.
Hopefully this is still running. Oh, sorry. I switched and I didn't even let you know. So I'm running it. I just got an email that I got my OpenAI credits finally. It's like I switched my other one over to that. But no, it's good. I'll use this for murder mystery, and then I can keep those for my other app. I need to stop the screen share, and I need to go to this window. Okay. Yeah, so it's just generating. It's taking a really long time, which makes me feel like it might not be working, but I haven't gotten an error yet.
Which one is still generating?
Chesky's here.
Wait. You know what? I just need to refresh this, I think.
Yeah, I don't see Brayden. I mean,
Refresh this, I think.
Oh, yo.
Whoa.
Welcome.
yeah, I don't see Brayden.
Hello.
I mean,
Refresh this, I think.
Oh,
You can see that. You can see the delay now, or hear the delay.
yo, Brayden, is Canada that far away?
I mean, refresh this, I think.
oh.
You can see the delay now, or hear the delay.
That's a really long delay.
Yeah, that's like to the moon and back.
You muted yourself, Brayden, if you're saying something.
What you looked it up too, Bonnie? What was it called? The doctor. I should find your tweet, the original, because like you didn't just say Finding Nemo. You said like the doctor somethings.
I think it's like I think I just said the dentist's office in Finding Nemo, where they were like trapped.
Office in Finding Nemo. Oh well, we should say the aquarium.
Wait! I don't
Okay.
I don't tweet that much. I'll find the exact tweet real quick. Take me 10 seconds.
Because it actually had like pretty good results. Hey, Braden, good to see you,
Hello.
man.
How you guys doing?
We're good. We're about to play a murder mystery. We're gonna have you join.
Here we go. In the dentist office, but we're the aquarium fish from Nemo.
In the dentist office, but we are the
Aquarium fish from Nemo.
Oh, that's interesting. I haven't watched Nemo in a very long time.
Well, good. You're about to enjoy a murder mystery version of it. It'll be fresh for you.
Oh, Michael, did you apply to Microsoft for startups?
I did. So we were just talking about it. So we're actually using James's like Azure credits. So he's creating a video about how to migrate to Azure, and so we used it on this app. But actually, I applied and I just got they actually like lost my application, so I had to email them and say, hey, what happened? And then they just emailed me being like, oh, sorry, like thanks for being patient. Here are your credits. And I'm like, okay.
Which one?
For the OpenAI credits, not the Azure ones.
Oh, okay.
Wait, so James, do the Azure credits let you actually run OpenAI?
Yeah, you can have Dolly, GPT 3.5, GPT 4.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to start using that then. Because I've been using Edgar's credits for like the past month. I don't know if you noticed it yet. So I should probably stop.
How many credits a day are you using?
I can't track it. It's not my account.
Okay.
If you can't track it, that means 0.
Exactly.
We won't tell Edgar.
All right. So this is it did create it. Yeah, I need to like make this prompt a little bit better. It's a little bit. I try to make it more wordy, but that's like too wordy in like the wrong kind of way. Also, one thing I'd love for someone to help me figure out is the way that it does like new lines. Like, has anyone figured out how to handle like new lines properly? Like, it seems like it does new lines like differently every time.
Can
Like,
you not just do like Markdown and then give it a format or something?
Like, oh, when like in the prompt say like write everything in Markdown or something, or
Yeah, that's what most people do.
Oh, you just like add to the prompt, like make sure the text, all the strings. Oh, dang, that's simple. I didn't think about that. All right, solution. This is why you have these streams, right? You learn stuff. Okay, so let's create a game real quick. So we'll have Bonnie, Braden, me. Wait, I have this wrong. Okay, so that we just need.
I've actually never played murder mystery before.
Neither have I.
Actually, I don't know if this is in a state where we can actually really even play it.
Why?
Because
is the gender supposed to be for pronouns?
Mostly, yeah. I thought about just switching it to pronouns. That actually might be simpler, but yeah.
I think that might be good.
Well, it's for pronouns, and it's also like, do you want to play like a female character or a male character, or any gender or non-binary? So there's a non-binary option. So, yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
And you find that the GPT-4 works best?
I was using GPT-3 for some of them, and it was fine. And then, yeah, I think when it gets a little bit more complicated, GPT-4 has this like better context. It just I can keep more going, and so I'll show you what happens. Oh shit.
An error?
Have you guys used the new GPT-4o model yet?
Yeah, I'm using it on my other app. It's pretty fast. It's amazing.
Yeah, I literally changed today, and it literally just got so much fucking faster. I switched one line of code, and it just got like 50% faster. It's actually ridiculous.
Oh, here we go. Okay, just took a while for it to generate, but here we go. Okay, so this is what it looks like now. So player 1, we'll say that's let's assign that to James. So you're Dr. Alexei Novikov.
Wait, bro, this is nothing to do with the fishbowl.
Oh, you're right.
Well, maybe that's the dentist.
No, this is wrong.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, I had this issue like right before, and I thought I fixed it, but maybe I didn't. I think what it's doing is that it's taking like the default value, which is the like moon base, and it's passing that along instead.
You set that as a default.
I set it as a default in like the Zod schema, so that just mostly for me testing, so I can just like I don't have to type in Moonbase every time. Yeah, so this is kind of broken.
Should we just play it, or what should we do? I think we should.
All right, we're just gonna play the Moonbase one, and then I gotta
Okay.
get going here soon. All right. So we'll give out some. All right, so Dr. Alexi, that's you, James.
Okay.
You're an astrophysicist and the chief scientist at Lunar Haven Colony. And then Bonnie, you're Captain Mia Sato.
Sato.
You're the seasoned commander of the Lunar Haven Colony.
Okay.
And then Braden, you're engineer Leo Thompson. Leo Thompson.
The master of innovation, responsible for maintaining life support.
And you admire my ambition.
Yes. And you respect but are frustrated by
Conservative.
Mia Sato's conservative approach to innovation. And then I am biologist Dr. Hugo Rivera. Or Rivera? I don't know. Rivera. I'm the lead biologist.
Okay.
All right. So the murder is still being generated. We'll have to get another stream, James, when they release GPT 4.0, and we'll add it as a deployment.
Let's see. GPT 4.0.
Welcome back, Ish. We will play Mia, Dr. Mia, or was it?
No, it says
Mia.
it says it's in preview on Azure.
Is that Chesky?
It do be Jesse.
Woo.
No, this is Braden. Yeah. All right. So we discovered the biologist, Dr. Hugo Rivera, which is me. Oh, I discovered, Bonnie, you got killed. Mia's body during a daily health check of the tank's inhabitants. Initially, it seemed as though Mia had tragically drowned. However, Hugo noticed the oxygen levels in the tanks were abnormally low. Dude, why is it always the oxygen tanks? They always choose the oxygen tanks.
I was gonna say this is exactly the same as last time, but now we have 4 characters, so it's.
I think there's something wild happening in the prompts. I need to like change this so that it doesn't always have the same thing. We're abnormally low, triggering his suspicion. All right, so further investigation revealed tampering with the tank's oxygen supply, and the discovery shocked the close-knit community of Aquaview Dental.
Which of you guys would do this to me?
Yo, it's a crossover.
It's a true fusion of themes. All right, so I won't show the motive and method or the roles. But okay, Dr. Alexi. So we're gonna see your clues. And I think at some point it'll show us who the murderer is. So
how does this work? Like, are we supposed to like talk or something? Or
to be fair, so what it is right now, it's like more in demo mode. It's not really like in play mode. So it's like showing you almost everything.
I thought it was supposed to send it to us.
I haven't recreated that yet.
Oh, it got deleted?
It got deleted because I was more trying to get feedback from people about like, hey, does this murder mystery like make sense? Like, would you actually play this murder mystery versus actually use it yet? Because I'm worried people would use it and be like, this is all fucked up and doesn't work at all. But yeah, so how it used to work, Braden, is that like it would send you, or Braden and Bonnie, so there was like a feature where it would send you your cards, and so it would show you like, hey, you were murdered, or hey, you're the murderer. And then I would get these clues. So I would see, so like or James would get these clues. So he saw that, Mia Sato was planning a comprehensive audit of all ongoing projects, including Dr. Novikov's potentially affecting their funding. So I was like, okay, maybe it's me. Right, who's Dr. Novikov?
I think that's James.
Names.
That's me, Alexei Novikov.
Oh, wait, this is, shit, it's still doing this. I need some prompt engineering. So basically, it's like it's supposed to be creating clues about other people, but it like makes clues about you and then shows them to you, which is not great. But yeah, but that's kind of how it's supposed to work. And so then it'd be like, okay, this is the victim, Bonnie, now you're the detective. Braden, you're the
Oh,
murderer.
I thought I was the murderer, to be honest. I just thought right.
You're giving off murderer vibes.
Murderer.
What'd you say, James? I didn't catch it.
I said I think Braden's the murderer.
Yeah.
All right, we solved it. We solved it like you did the cards. Yeah, and so basically that's what it's supposed to do is like give you like it's supposed to give you like clues and like extra information to help you solve it, and then you share it by talking to each other. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I have really got to go, but I'm super pumped we got this set up, and I'll let me play around with Murder Mystery and get it all cleaned up, and I'll send it around for a real test demo.
Yeah, I'm glad this actually worked for both the DALL-E and the GPT-4.
Yeah, that was actually much easier than I thought it would be to set up, to be honest. So
We're closing the stream.
Should we join and say bye?
Yeah.
Yeah, any last remarks?
Thank you for having
I miss
me.
you, James. We
I
miss you.
sanded so many more mugs
Hey, I miss
because
you.
Oh,
of
this
you
is
guys.
all Build Space crew. Fuck yeah, nice.
Up, Abel.
What up, homies?
Abel, you
The
gotta
mug
join.
army is coming for you. That's the next murder mystery.
Oh, you did a murder mystery?
Yeah.
Nice. When can I do one, Michael?
soon. I just discovered about 10 bugs in it that I need to fix, and then
That's
I'll send it
okay.
to you.
Hell yeah.
Is it all from Sanded?
Bro, with the new GPT-4o, you'll be able to like once they give the audio API, you'll be able to like have different characters with different voices. It'll be hella nice. Like an old man and
I wanted to add it so that like you could have it play the like instructions, so it'd be like, oh, discovery and like all of that. So that'd be cool. Yeah.
Yo, Abel. Chesky just got 50% faster.
Well, this is a stream, so
I
we'll
checked it
talk
out.
about this after.
Oh yeah, sorry for hijacking.
I saw that as well.
Okay, cool.
All right.
This is awesome. I'm gonna replay this back later to see if I can understand what happened in the code.
Makes sense.
Okay. Well, thanks for having me, James.
Talk to you later.
Yeah.
Bye.
That was fun.
Bye.
Bye, Bonnie.
Bye. See you next time.
Bye-bye.